So for this project, you're going to need these items. Mountain Dew, because we all need energy. You're going to need these Lego pieces, which will be on the screen, in the description, as well as a link to where to get them. You'll need some grip tape, scissors, as well as a torch. You will see why we need a torch as the video progresses. So, hello! You're back with the Dirty Toes production. I'm Redface, and we're going to be showing you how to build your very own LEGO Fingerboard. LEGO Fingerboard, yeah. This last video, you saw us open up a package. We had mail come in, and we got a whole bunch of nice little pieces. So, let's get those pieces together and show you how to build your LEGO Fingerboard. LEGO Fingerboard. Fingerboard for you. Maybe you can build one for your son. Maybe your little brother. Maybe you can build one for yourself. Hey, at least you'll know how to build one. Let's get to it. First off, you are going to need a 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 by 12, whatever color you want, flat Lego block. You take this as your base. Then you will take this triangular 2 by 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you place it on this LEGO Fingerboard right on the last end of this, so that this is what you have. You need 2 of these pieces because you need the other one for the other side. Just copy what you did for the first side. So you have this. Once you have this done, you will want to take a whatever color you want, as I said before, 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you close that gate. You put it on the bottom of the Lego where there's 2 spaces on the one side, 2 spaces on the other, and 1 space on either side of it. So it looks like this. Next, you will take a 1, 2 by 1, 2, whatever color it is that you wish to do, and you will put it right on the end here, as well as you will take the second one of these, as you need 2 of them, and you will put it on the other end. This is what it should look like. I prefer this to be flat for where these are going to go, but you can have them where they have the little nubs on the top if you wish. I'd rather not, but you can get them whatever color you wish. You take these, and you'll need 2, and you place them on the top of the board right on the end where there's 2 nubs in between the ends here. But you will take the second one, and you will do the same on this side, so that you have it looking like this on top and this on bottom. Next, you will need their wheelbase piece, which has 2 nubs by 2 nubs, and a little part that sticks out for the wheels to go onto. These will be placed over your 2 by 2s on the bottom, like this. Now you got your fingerboard and trucks. Now all you need is some wheels. So, you get your wheels, and you put these little bad boys on here like that. Just like that. And then you put this one on there just like this. Oh, well, we're almost there, everybody. Check this out. We are almost done with the LEGO board. LEGO Fingerboard. LEGO board. And the last one. And the crowd goes wild. Or maybe they don't. But here we go. We have our LEGO Fingerboard. But there's still 2 more things, if you notice, that are not done with this fingerboard that is done with this. We got this nice cool curve going through this fingerboard, and this one's completely flat. So, how did we do it? I guess we're gonna have to take ourselves a field trip. Woo! we're gonna go to the garage and show you how to give this curve. As well, if you notice right here on the edges, there are corners that stick up. But on this, there's not. So we gotta make sure that this is nice and rounded off, so it looks more like a regular fingerboard. So, let's go take our field trip, guys and gals. Let's go. Well, we're now in the garage. Our field trip has been successful and safe. I don't know if safe. We're never safe. But when we do projects like this, we should always make sure we wear our safety goggles. So let's get these bad boys on here like this. Woo! Because you never know what could happen. Anything is possible. So let's get over to it. We got ourselves here our torch. When you're messing with torches, do make sure that you are very safe with it because they are highly dangerous. If you are under the age of 18, make sure that you have a parental supervision, somebody around to watch you and make sure you are safe. Unless you're emancipated, then I guess you're all good. But hey, you never know what your story is. So let's get on to this. We turn it on. Woo! Ooh. There we go. We're gonna put it as low as we can so that we don't burn the Lego. We just get it hot enough to bend it. And it takes a little bit to do it because you don't want to just heat it up real quick. Finding that you might want to take your wheels off. And once you get it just to that right a bit heat, it'll just start molding to what you want. Give it a nice lip on one side. See how it's molded? It's a pretty good lip. And move to the other side. Don't leave it on there very long, just go straight over it like I am. The longer you leave it, the more pliable it's going to be. And it will just fall apart. Once you have it, make sure you turn off your torch. Blow on it to kind of cool it down a little bit. Put your wheels back on there. So now, let's get these corners shaved off. And as I said before, make sure when you're working with things, definitely what we were working with before, a torch, fire, as well as something like a Dremel that can cut and these bits can break off and get in your eyes and stuff, you should always make sure you put your safety on. Safety is first of all rules in the arts and crafts. So let's get to this. We need to cut off these four corners, as we were saying before. So we're going to just use this cutting disc right here, this bad boy right here, with our Dremel 100. We're just going to take him and put him here like this. That corner's gone. Check that out. Goodbye, corner. That's how it should look. Get these other two corners. Woo! Thank you, Dremel 100. You are such a great friend helping us out in getting this LEGO fingerboard up and running. You can retire. So here's how it looks with the corners cut off of it. Wish they would just make a piece like this. And you almost could just use it as is, but this is still not long enough. I guess if you wanted, you could get it longer and then round it off like a regular board and probably use it. But I kind of like these other pieces on because it gives your finger grip and stuff when you're trying to do tricks. So I like it better this way. You can do as you wish. But let's get in there and get this together, and field trip is over, everybody. So, we put together a LEGO Fingerboard, showed you how to make it, told you what the pieces were, and took you on a little field trip to the greatest place in the world, our garage. Well, I don't know if it's the greatest place in the world, but hey, we took you on a field trip and showed you how to make sure you mold your LEGO Fingerboard correctly, as well as cut off the corners. You know, those 4 corners, it can be a real sharp point, and we had to make it. So now, there's one last thing missing on our LEGO Fingerboard. That's grip tape. Yeah, you know this stuff? Grip tape? Yeah, we gotta put that on there. So, let's hop to it. We take our grip tape, and this struggle is real. I should have probably prepared.
Took the Band-Aid off already.
Oh, there we go. Thank you, random hand. So, once you got the paper off of it and you got that sticky here, you take it and you line it up on your LEGO Fingerboard. Which is a struggle all in itself too. Make sure you mold it to the pieces so that you got still some good contour. Now, don't use the sharp side of your scissors for this part. You will dull the crap out of them. No joke. Don't use the inside of your scissors. Use the outside part of your scissors or another metal object that you're willing to do this with. You take it on the outside of the board and you scrape down the edge like this, which is not as easy as it looks, but it's got to be done. And it gives you that nice little line of what is extra and what needs to come off. And I had to be the type of person to get some of the best grip tape, so we got mod grip tape on this bad boy. I don't know why, but usually when you do that, you can just rip this part off, but it's not ripping off. It's actually gonna make me have to cut it off. But I'm gonna have to get my other scissors because Scotch is not gonna get his scissor area grinded up. So give me a second. Blam! 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 Got the other scissors. These ones are unnamed scissors, so we don't. He's like the stepchild of the house. You know, like Harry Potter. We keep him under the stairs. Don't tell him it's not normal. Gotta admit, this part is not going to plan. You gotta improvise and just enjoy life, right? Everybody just enjoy it. The struggle's real. Can we get a razor blade? Let's really just go with this. Yeah. Thank you, random hand. So now we got ourselves a razor blade. That was like what I needed right there. Oh my gosh, it's actually cutting and stuff. Almost done with what should have been the easiest part of this, and it's actually becoming the hardest part, but hey, come along. Got one more side to do. In there. Razor blade there, you know. Show that grip tape who's boss. There you go, red face. Just Okay, so then once you have done all of this, you can actually, at this point, fingerboard with it. But just so that you know, you're gonna have to super glue everything in place. I would not super glue the actual wheels themselves or the trucks in place, because they will break as you play with them. But the rest of the board should not break at all. It should last you pretty much a lifetime, but make sure you super glue all the pieces in place because as you fingerboard, things will just pop off as you go along. So other than that, this is how I built the LEGO Fingerboard. So why we made all these cool special LEGO Fingerboards is because we were inspired by two channels. That's the greatest part about YouTube. All the inspiration, all the things that you get to see and or do. But we were inspired by Braille Skateboarding. Great channel. If you want to learn how to skateboard, that's the channel to go to. They have all kinds of tutorials and other videos showing skateboarding to make skateboarding simple. That's what they do. They also have videos called You Make It, We Skate It. It's a special series where they get all of us fans involved, and what they do is you make special things and send it into them, and either it already has trucks on it and they skateboard it already, or they put trucks on it and then skateboard it. Usually trashing and breaking it, because hey, that's what happens to boards and they want to see how sturdy they are. But they do stuff like, you know, axes, chainsaws. They actually even have a clipboard skateboard, which is made by some group called like the Dirty Toes Production or something like that. I don't know, but you should go check it out. They might have some videos of the build on their channel, as well as Braille Skateboarding skated that clipboard skateboard. Then the other channel that inspired these two builds was Peter Brown. Peter Brown is an excellent channel if you want DIYs. He does a lot of stuff with resin. So what he thought he'd do is take Legos and make a board and cover it in resin so it wouldn't fall apart. He sent it to Braille. Braille skateboarded it on the You Make It, We Skate It. And it was just really inspiring to me. LEGO skateboard. I do fingerboarding, so LEGO Fingerboard. I think this was a lot more successful than the other board as it kind of fell apart. These are actually probably about a year old, I think. But a few of you asked us to make and show how it was built, and well, there you go. We did that. Now it's built. But guess what? We have something special for you. Because while ordering these pieces, ding! I got this thought in my head. Ding! And a little light bulb right there. And when that happened, like back in the day, I remember when I was a kid, there's these certain wheels for my Legos. They had like springs in it, and it was more like a truck than these. Because as you see, these don't move. They're sturdy, they just sit there. So guess what? We've searched and searched far and wide through the safari and the jungles and the deserts of the internet and deep in the recesses from back in the 1990s. We found something. Let me see if I can get that for you. We found them. These special 1990s Legos. They don't even make these anymore. We had to search for these. But they have these cool springs in them. Look at these cool springs. And it acts kind of like a truck. I know these wheels are really big, but see, they really cool. So we ordered them, and we want to put these on the fingerboard so that it gives it more spring and bounce. And if you remember from our unpackaging of all these pieces, I got in these wheels. I said, oh wow, these don't fit the wheels that we have. I might have to do something else with them. Actually, these little wheels were foreshadowing this because I knew they had these big ones on it. We don't want those. So let's take these off real quick. Okay, so now we have them off. And then we're going to take these little rubbers, put them on. Knock off a wheel. So this is what we got. We're going to toss these bad boys. So we have to take these off and put those on. And we already super glued everything else off camera, but these little spacers are only needed when using these wheels. If you're using these wheels, then you don't need that, as it already has the space for you. So on these boards, we actually super glued them on because they don't need to come off. But for this one, we didn't super glue them on so that we could be able to put these on it. And wha-pow! There you go, a LEGO fingerboard. Grip tape and all. Look at that, the trucks work. This is just awesome content right here. Got old school meets new school, and I just knocked the wheel off again. You just gotta love these malfunctions that happen while you're trying to film, if you know what I mean. I'm just gonna have to, hey, random hand, can I get your help, please? Oh, thank you, random hand. If you don't know Random Hand, then you're gonna have to watch a lot more videos in the past, because Random Hand is a lifesaver. Always popping in at the right moments when you need a wheel that pops off. But, so here it is, the build. You all requested it. I'm glad you all have liked the LEGO Fingerboard videos. I mean, it's almost to 10,000 views. 10,000 views. I mean, I hoped for it. I was really optimistic, but I mean, I never saw that coming. 10,000 views coming onto a video. I'm actually happy, and thank you all for sharing our video and getting it out there. So, I guess you probably want me to fingerboard it. The LEGO Fingerboard. Show you how it works, how fun it is and everything. You know, Red Face and the Dirty Toast production. Here we go.